All right, so up on the roof here, out back of the house at the moment. I'm gonna take a walk around and take a look at the entire roof and point a few things out. First thing I'd like to point out is this nail pop here in the capping. This is in the back of the house. So if that's west and that's east, this would be the south side of the house. So yeah, that would need to be repaired. Typically just swapping out that one cap would be the best repair, rather than just caulking that hole. Talk a little bit more about just caulking in another spot that I'd like to show you, but let's just continue to walk around until we get to that point. So, I mean, for the most part, roof's in good shape. This white stuff here is part of the shingle packing. There's like a glue strip there on that edge, and sometimes, well, that's meant to keep them from sticking together, and sometimes that gets stuck in there. So as long as the shingles, as long as that's pulled out of there, then that's not a problem. There's a significant amount of nails on the roof, and this is pretty much, there's some nails throughout the entire roof. Eventually they'll start to rust, and you'll see these rust spots on your roof, and you're like, what's that? And well, it's the nails starting to rust. So this is one spot here where you can see they must have damaged it or had a low nail, and the next shingle didn't quite cover, so they caulked it. The caulking does prevent the roof from leaking, but over time that caulk will crack, and then it becomes a maintenance item. So best practice is to replace that shingle. And we'll just hop over there right now so I can show you. We're talking about it over here. I believe these holes that were caulked are probably from roof jacks, or not roof jacks, but for the pump jack stabilizers for when they do the siding. So there's nails there, or was nail holes that were caulked there, in there. Usually if they're on one side, you'll see them on the other, which we do right here and down here. So like I said before, best practice is to replace those shingles. Good question is, why do they do that? Well, you're not really supposed to screw through the shingles. You're supposed to pull up the shingles and put it underneath, and then when you're done, lay them back down. But regardless, that's what they did, and usually you're going to see that on this other side as well. Looks like right there. Here, that's actually better. What they did here, you can see the nails, or this. It could have been damage from them pushing on top of the stabilizers, but regardless, you can see that they put caulk underneath, and those shingles should replace. So there's like 2 shingles on this side, 2 shingles on that side, same on the other side of the house, 2 in the back, 2 in the front. Again, there's some more nails here in the back, but everything else seems to be in good condition. So I want to talk a little bit about the rain gutters in the front here. When I get down there, I can show you the rain gutter. Sort of is a wavy. What happens is snow can get behind that gutter. Like if that were right here, that's not a big deal. If the rain drips behind the gutter, as long as your fascia is installed correctly, it's just going to drip on the roof. But in front of the walkway, it is sort of a big deal because that's where you walk and it gets icy. But yeah, there'll be pictures in the report, but basically this rain gutter right here has a big wave in it, and the water dripping off the shingles could go behind there. So definitely would try to suck that rain gutter fast to the fascia. Whoa, yeah, a little bit icy here. So yeah, I think that's about it. All the other details of the roof will be in the report.